Well, good evening from London. Welcome to Piers Morgan Uncensored. Tonight, Harry and Meghan, the world's biggest whiners, are accepting a Human Rights Award. Yep, you heard that correctly. The Duke and Duchess of Netflix are in New York. They flew there, as all environmental warriors do, by private plane. And they're going to be honoured by the Robert F. Kennedy Foundation for their heroic fight against structural racism. In other words, they trashed their families, called them a bunch of callous racists without producing any actual evidence. Well, the equality-obsessed environmentalists arrived, as I said, by private jet, and they're going to speak at a gala where tickets are selling for $1 million each. So that will be after they've preached about poverty. They'll be greeted on stage by Alec Baldwin, the host. He, you may remember, has spent most of the last year on a self-pitying tour of victimhood, right up there, Ali, after shooting dead a female cinematographer on a film set and may be facing criminal charges. Well, Planet Sussex is an alternative universe where self-awareness is an alien concept and hypocrisy is virtuous. The trailers for their Netflix series have made it clear they're hell-bent on attacking the media and the royal family that they abandoned, and Britain in the process. It's a dirty game, Harry grimly warned. It's all about race, said another. And as ever, there is Meghan Markle's truth, and there will be the truth. And despite their multi-million-dollar efforts to rewrite history, all the money and marketing in the world can't change some basic, cold, hard facts. Remember, one of the ghastly, fib-ridden trailers for their series featured me. She's becoming a royal rock star. And that part, at least, is true. She was. That's why I said it. I meant it at the time. And what it revealed is that far from being hounded by a racist press in a country full of rabid racist Meghan haters, she was in fact welcomed with wide open arms, not least by the British media, people like me. Most of the coverage in Britain, and indeed around the world, was extravagantly positive.
The future of the royal family will be shaped by what is now known as the Fab Four, the kind of royal Beatles, Harry, William, Meghan and Catherine.
I like Meghan and Harry very much, and I do think they brought a breath of fresh air.
What it represents is the fact that society is moving on and that these boundaries that were in place before are being lifted.
We've got Meghan Markle now, and we're not going to go anywhere near a republic now that we've got the Markle sparkle.
There's something very modern and forward-looking about their love.
Racist, bullying, invasive, nasty? Didn't seem like it, did it? Look at all those front pages. Harry and Meghan's engagement was greeted with a global gushing of goodwill, as unified and sincere as anything I've seen for a generation. History, said the front page of our biggest-selling tabloid on the day of their wedding. A historic change for the monarchy. One very excited commentator enthused in these words: a biracial woman from America marrying into the world's most famous white family. It's hard to overstate the significance of this ceremony, beamed live around the world to black people everywhere. To borrow the words of Dr. King, this was a day when little black girls could watch TV and genuinely share little white girls' long-held dreams of one day marrying a prince. And who was the author of that optimistic and buoyant tribute to the new biracial British monarchy? It was me. I was as happy as everybody else. Harry and Meghan had it all, and they got the press that they deserved before they got married. They behaved themselves, they did the right thing, and we all liked them for it. And in return, they got a life of luxury, servants, adulation, global superstardom, along with a gigantic privileged platform for all the causes closest to their hearts. They got a £30 million wedding. King Charles, who's about to be torn to pieces in this documentary series, even walked Meghan down the aisle when her father was too ill to make the trip from America. They were the celebrated second half of the new Fab Four, fated as the glamorous and energetic future of our monarchy. And then they torched it all. And be under no illusion, they did that to themselves. The Netflix series is their grubbiest attempt yet to recast themselves as victims of a braying mob of British bigots who never wanted Meghan here in the first place. As the late Queen Elizabeth II herself once said, recollections may vary.